Hi guys, so I'm doing this video a little bit late, but this week's video is to make a survival bag for any activity that you want to be prepared for. A lot of the stuff I wanted for this video, they're in my car, and my car's been in the shop for a while. So I have some items that I'm just gonna use and like pretend they are what I was gonna have and explain it as I go. But anyways, I'll just start. Let's see. So first thing I have is a water bottle. This one is, I think this is like bigger than 48. I don't know how many ounces it is, but it's huge, like compared to my head. I love this thing. I have like a couple of them, and I use them every day just because they help me be like more mindful of how much water I'm drinking, and it keeps drinks I think for like up to 24 hours, hot or cold. I've left this in my car overnight in like a hot garage and woke up the next day and gone and gotten it, and it still had like ice bits in it. So I think if you're, you know, outdoors and I were to fill this with a lot of ice, this would last me a while and I wouldn't have to worry about like overheating and stuff. Again, another thing I don't have with me, but I've seen, which I think would be great for this video. Oh yeah, here's my bag. I think I got this at like Goodwill. It's just, I use this for work. It's like an old bag that I don't have to worry about getting gross. So they're like water filters. You can use them in like rivers and things like that, and it filters the water and makes it like clean, so you don't have to boil water wherever you are. But also, again, with hydration, these things are great. The liquid IVs, I always bring a couple of these with me everywhere. They kind of give me some life back after workouts and stuff. What else? So next I'll go into first aid kit. I have a nice one in my car, but again, my car's in the shop. I found this one. It's not the best, but looks like a cheap Walmart one. It's got some antiseptic wipes, like alcohol wipes, and just different bandages. Pretty small. I would definitely, if I were to go somewhere out like in the wilderness, I would have one that's a little bit more extensive than this. But yeah. Next to that, again, hand sanitizer. That kind of goes along with first aid kit. It's kind of self-explain. Oh, I'm sorry, my cat. Okay. I know. You want to be the star of the show. Sorry about that. So yeah, hand sanitizer. Kind of self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. Can do a lot of different, like, use it for a lot of different things. Next, I'll go with. I always bring a hat with me if I'm like working out outside because I burn pretty easily. So I think if I were to go like on any sort of outdoorsy trip, I'd definitely bring a hat. Along with being outside, this off spray. This one's just like a basic. This one's not that strong, but they have an Off Woods one that is really good that I would probably be more likely to use over that one. Where do I want to go next? Next, I'll say with phones, I'd always bring my phone with me because you can use GPS. I think they have apps where you can use. They have like compass apps on there. So, and again, just like for communication, if you're stuck in a situation, phone's always important. But along with the phone, I would definitely bring, I can't find it, but I have one of these batteries. I'd bring an iPhone charger, and this is like one of those rechargeable batteries. I have one that you can put out in the sun, and it's It's like a solar, so it recharges itself if you just put it out in the sun, which is, I got it for Christmas and I can't find it, but I would definitely bring that with me. Next, snacks. I like these. I always have a protein bar on me, this brand I bring, so I would just bring like 2 or 3 of those with me for sure. The brownie one from this brand is really good. I recommend them. Next, I'll go into, oh yeah, this kind of goes with like first aid, but and like the hat thing with sun. I like this Coppertone Sport chapstick. This one's really great. And then I have the Aquaphor one. I don't know, me personally, I have like one of these two on me always. Next, so I guess I'll go into like, if I got stranded somewhere and had to deal with like making a fire, I would definitely bring a lighter with me. That and like a pack of matches. I don't know how to start a fire with my own hands, so I think that like just to get a fire started and going, one of these, like bring like 1 or 2 of these like little tea candle lights would be a good idea. But yeah, those 3. And again, with like building a fire just to keep warm. Also, if you get stuck somewhere and you have to like, and I go through my protein bars and I had to like hunt something down to, like if I was really stranded, I think a good idea to bring, if you're stuck by a body of water, this one's kind of big, but I just grabbed this, I found it in my garage. It's like a little tackle box of just like a bunch of couple hooks and like fishing line and weights. I think it's a lot better to like, this one's kind of big, but if you were to downsize it into something like this, I think it could be really life-saving if you had to like fish for food. Oh, what went wrong with that? But yeah, again, so with like the whole, if I were to like catch a fish, I would need to skin it and stuff like that. So these I usually have on me, like one of these for personal protection, but like a hunting knife I think would be smart to bring. And along with like, when it comes to being in the woods, I would definitely always, this one's pepper spray, but I would definitely bring like pepper spray or bear spray just for safety. Oh, along with, so this is something I always have in my car. Again, it's in my car, so this is just, I'm using it as like a, just pretend. This is a like envelope opener, but I always have it in my car. It's a window breaker, and again, my cat just wants to, come on, no, I'm sorry. So it's a window breaker, and it also is a seatbelt cutter. So I've seen like a lot of tragic stories where people, if they're, you know, traveling somewhere they're not familiar with, and they happen, and it's next to like a body of water, the road they're on, they happen to come up on like a quick turn, or just like whatever crazy event happens and their car goes into the water, it's very it's difficult to break open a window, like not even underwater, but like underwater, the pressure and all that. A lot of people pass away just because they can't get the window open, so they get trapped, and that is something I will always have on me like for the rest of my life. I think especially living in like Florida. Next, also, let me see. So yeah, next to like, I guess this goes into, if you're to like hunting and stuff, or like just if you had to like carry a lot of wood. Couldn't find the other one, but this is like a Under Armour glove, and it's just got like gripping on it. Yeah, that could help you a lot. Also, on top of that, just like an extra pair of clothing. I have an extra shirt here. A rain jacket. I've got a couple of them, but again, they're in my car. So those I would definitely bring with me. But I've got a ton of these. I keep them in my car and stuff. I've just gotten them from like different trips and stuff. I've seen them at the dollar store, but rain ponchos, like even if you don't use it to wear yourself, if you're in a situation where, again, a survival situation and it starts pouring, me personally, I would, if I was collecting like wood for fire, yeah, just like drier wood and leaves and stuff like that, and let's say it started pouring, raining, I would want to save that if I had to make a fire later, so I would wrap it up in one of these. That, and I would wrap my phone up in it just to keep it safe. But yeah, that, a flashlight for sure. If you have room, like batteries, extra batteries with it. Even though our phones have flashlights on them. Another thing that's on my keys, and I think it fell off, I can't find it, but a whistle I always have like on my keys just as like a safety protection. Like if it's just like loud enough for somebody to hear. I think that's it for this video. Yeah, I think that covers everything. So that is what I have in my survival bag, and that ends my video.